Hey guys, a long time ago when I was a little girl, a very long time ago, I attended a church called Mount Calvary Lutheran Church on Grand Route St. John in Gentilly. Chili Gentilly, as we call it in New Orleans. I grew up there going to church regularly every Sunday, and my mother was very involved at the church. And oftentimes I was the church kid. I was always there, always with mom. The thing that I learned, I think first and foremost, while being at the church with my mom, was how to be a servant. Oftentimes I'd be waiting for my mom to finish up whatever she was doing. Hey, AJ. And there was nothing for me to do and I would be bored. And I remember one time I was at a barbecue that the church was hosting and everybody was cleaning off the tables and I was just sitting patiently waiting for my mom. And I went into the kitchen and said two little words, "I'm bored." And my mom said, "You're bored? Why don't you help pick up?" I hadn't even thought of that. I was a little kid. I was probably 9 or 10. And so I started helping. I asked, what should I do? And the ladies in the ladies circle put me to work. I started picking up bottles off the tables and bringing them out to these wooden boxes that had slots. Hey, Kathy. And putting them in the slots. Now, this was back in the day when you bought sodas in bottles and then you would return the bottles and get 5 cents back for each bottle, or maybe for a whole case, I don't remember. But we would bring the bottles back. And so my job was to go around to the tables and pick up the bottles and bring them out and put them in the crates, these Coke bottle boxes. I loved it. I enjoyed that so much, and it was always so much fun for me as a little kid to be that kind of a servant. I would go from table to table and these older ladies would pat me on the head and say, "Oh, you're doing such a nice job." And sometimes they would even give me a tip. Once I did that one time for church, that was it. I was hooked. I wanted to be a servant. And every time we had something at church that I could help with, I always found a way to help. At one point, I think I was 12 or 13, I became a page turner for the organist for the concert choir. And so I would sit on the bench with her and turn the pages, and I knew how to read music because I took piano lessons, and I would turn the pages for the organist. So it was a lot of fun, anything I could do to serve. Well, I'm like that still today. This morning at church we had our Christmas party, and afterward all of us stuck around and were cleaning up the fellowship hall. After we finished cleaning the fellowship hall, we went into the narthex of the church, the foyer area, and we put together some packages for the seamen who worked the river, and it was so much fun. I enjoyed it so much. I'm still like that. I love to serve. Anytime I can be a servant, super happy, love it, can't wait to be involved. If you want to be a servant, all you have to do is ask, what do you need me to do? So in your organizations or in your churches, make sure you ask that question. What do you need me to do? Being a servant is part of being a leader, and it's a wonderful thing. It's probably the best feeling you can get from serving others, and I'm so thankful that my mom taught me that at an early age and that I was able to share that gift with other people and still enjoy it. I hope you have a wonderful week this week. I'll be back tomorrow. Now, AJ's asking, why do I complain about cleaning the house? Yeah, ha. I guess I get tired of being a servant sometimes, but the rewards aren't as great cleaning the house as they are as working at church. I hope you have a wonderful week, everybody. As always, like, share, comment, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Today was day 35 of the live Facebook challenge. I almost didn't do a video. I kept trying to talk myself out of it, but I did it. So I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.